All right, let's check out this video, guys. Trump calls a reporter fake and says prices haven't gone up, citing gas at $1.98 a gallon and that prices of eggs have gone down 92%. Okay. Let's see what the orange man says today.
President, you did say that you are confident these deals will be done, but you also said that you're in no rush. Americans are seeing prices rise. They're seeing it on their bills. How long can they expect that pain to last?
So they've already seen it get much better, because if you were truthful, which you're not, I know you very well, you have gasoline that hit $1.98 yesterday in a couple of states. You have gasoline's way down. The price of oil has dropped substantially.
Okay. The price of gas have not dropped to $1.98. I pulled up some statistics, but I didn't even have to use my brain for that one. I just have to use my eyes when I drive throughout the city. I know I do live in Oregon, which puts me farther away from refineries. Therefore, prices go up. Understandably, supply chain and whatnot. But that doesn't take away from the fact that Trump just has to blatantly lie about everything. So let me show you what I found on that, and this is on gasprices.aaa.com. Okay, national average today, as of 4/22/25, is $3.16. I mean, I don't know about you, but that doesn't look anywhere near under $2 at the moment. I have it from lowest to highest. We're currently sitting at the absolute lowest in the country is at Mississippi at $2.67 a gallon, which basically equates to me is, Trump's full of shit like usual, and there's nothing we could do about it. I'm currently sitting in Oregon. Let's see. Oh, there's Oregon. $3.93 a gallon. I'd say that's pretty close to what it's looking like in my area. I think I paid a little bit less the other day, but yeah. You can look up your state on here at your own discretion, but I'm sure you could see it whenever you fill your gas tanks. But let's move on a little bit.
The price of groceries are substantially down. The price of eggs, when I came in, they hit me with eggs. I just got there. I was here for 1 week, and they started screaming at me, eggs have gone through.
I just got here. None of this is my fault. Nothing is my fault. Okay? Oh, man. Trump is so full of crap. 92% down. I also pulled up the egg prices just because I was very curious, and I figured you guys would want to see also. National average on eggs right now is $3.17 a dozen. That's down from about $8 at its height, $8.16, which that's about 60%, I'd say, in that range, which is pretty good. Honestly, he could have said eggs are down 60%. We're working on getting them down a little lower, and I don't think anybody would have really cared because it's getting worked on. However, the only reason eggs are even in the conversation is because the people in the red hats, the cult members that believe anything that Trump says has been just screaming about the price of eggs, thanking Joe Biden for inflating the price of eggs to the high heavens. While being said, while Joe Biden was in office, yes, they were getting outrageous, but they didn't even hit peak until Trump took office. Okay. So this would have never been a conversation unless the cult didn't make it a conversation. So whatever, let's watch the rest of this video and move on a little bit.
The roof, I said, I just got here. I was there for 7 days, and I hear that eggs have gone through the roof before I got there. And they were screaming at me, the press, the fake news, like you're fake. And the fake news is screaming at me, like, about eggs. I said, I've only been here, this is my 7th day. And they were right. They went up 87%, and you couldn't get them. They said, you won't have eggs for Easter, which is coming up. Happy Easter, everybody. You won't have eggs for Easter. and we did an unbelievable job. And now eggs are all over the place, and the price went down 92%. And our Commissioner of Agriculture,
We're just so good with eggs. You wouldn't understand. I mean, slash yes, of course. I mean, let's not get started on the tariffs that are, going to inflate prices across the board. But, our eggs are looking pretty hot right now.
Brooke, has done a fantastic job. They really have done a fantastic job. So prices haven't gone up. The only thing that's gone up actually is interest rates, because we have a Federal Reserve Chairman that is playing politics. Somebody that I've never been very fond of, actually. But he's playing politics. Interest rates should be down now. They should be coming down. In Europe, as you know, they reduced them, I guess 7 times. It looks like they're going to reduce them again and again and again. But our guy wants to play cute. But interest rates are pretty much even. Maybe they went up just a slight bit, but that's the only thing. But that's because of the Federal Reserve, because they're not very smart people.
The Fed are not very smart people, just so you know. The Fed are the ones that implemented these ridiculous tariffs on the world, devaluing the dollar and making economists pull out their hair, screaming at the top of their lungs. So basically what it boils down to is the Fed is not going to lower interest rates right now because they are worried about stagflation, because prices are rising and job growth's going down. The GDP is either going to have very little movement or no movement at all, basically. So there's nothing the Fed could do at the moment besides, just kind of play hide the ball and wait to see what the next 90 days holds while we're waiting on the tariffs to hit. But hey, if you liked the video, shoot me a like. If you got something to say, comment down below. Let me know how dumb I am, or let me know what gas prices look like in your area. I'll talk to y'all on the next one.